Today on MTG Unpacked, the Halloween 2020 celebrations continue. So we're cracking open two Innistrad Event Decks. So these are all the way back from 2011. At the time, I think they were retailing for about 25 bucks. From what I remember, this one I paid 25 the other day. So this is in October 2020. I think that one was 35, so that's US dollars. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. So we've got a blue, black, green deck and a white deck. Okay, so this one is Death Fed. So what is the deal here? Jump in the tournament, play with a powerful deck that'll give you a fighting chance. So you get 60 cards, 15 cards sideboard, and it says standard legal back in 2011, no longer standard legal. And a little bit about the deck here. The grave spawns many horrors on the plane of Innistrad, and a Death Fed deck puts these strange ones in your hands. Fill your graveyard with raw materials. I like that. Okay. And then the other one, the white deck, Hold the Line. Okay, so same deal. 60 card deck, 15 card sideboard. Darkness closes in on the holy city of Thraben from all sides. With Hold the Line deck, fend off monsters with your phalanx of human soldiers backed up by righteous magic and sacred might. Okay, so let's get into it here. And if you missed that earlier Halloween video, so we took a look at the top 10 creepiest cards in Magic history. I'll pop a link in the corner, you can check it out. So lots of spooky stuff there. We actually did 5 honorable mentions and then 10 of the cards that I believe are the creepiest. And I know I had a short list of about 50 or so. So no doubt your favorite card is missing, but head on over to that video, check it out. Okay, so I like the little box here, very nice. Pops open. Alright, so we have a bunch of goodies, including a spin down dice. We're going to roll a lucky 7 and an 8. Okay, that's not lucky. Oh, okay, I thought that was a little shiny down there. Interesting. Alright, so we have the deck, the sideboard, a divider, and okay, multiple things here. Let's take a look. I think this is just the generic sort of thing they would include. Yeah, this is like a how to play. Gather your allies, what you need. So you need a deck, a bit about the rarities, some info down there, and some planeswalkers. I don't know if we're going to see any of these in this set. And there's your board layout, your so-called battlefield, and then getting started, your first game. A bit about combat, attacking, combat example. Alright, parts for card, casting spells, turn order, card types, and then a huge glossary of terms. So there's lots of stuff to learn here. Sometimes seems a bit overwhelming if you're a newer player. Okay, so we'll let you digest that. If you want to freeze frame it, check it out. Okay, so this little flyer, I'm guessing, is more about the deck itself. And if you wanted to build it, you could certainly check that out. So this is Death Fed. Okay, Birds of Paradise. Got a bunch of stuff from Magic 2012. Mirren Besiege, Innistrad, of course. Okay, and of course the sideboard. Innistrad. Okay, so playing the deck. A bunch of useful info there, along with the sideboard. So that's when you're playing like best of 3s and you can swap things out. Okay, and tournaments and events. Okay, so FNM, sadly this year, is a bit of a bust in most parts of the world due to a certain global event. Okay, so that is very nice. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the deck itself. So let's see, this one is a Death Fed. Let's get into the deck. And did you play these back in the day? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, so we'll set aside those. I think this is all lands. Yeah, we'll take a look at those after we've checked out the deck itself. Okay, starting off we have the famous or infamous Birds of Paradise. Creature bird 0/1 for a single green. Has flying. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. The gods use their feathers to paint all the colors of the world. Very colorful creature indeed. Next up we have Lenoir Elves. Tap to add green to your mana pool. 1/1 for a single green. Okay, so you get some ramping here. So you're probably going to have 4 of those as expected. Yep. Boneyard Worm. Creature worm star for 2. Its power and toughness reach equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay. So now we've got to find stuff to fill the graveyard. So we have 4 of these. Okay. Viridian Emissary. Creature elf scout 2/1 for 2. So when it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. So they're doing a lot of 4-ofs, but there's only 3 of that one. Okay. On to some blue. Merfolk Looter. Creature Merfolk Rogue 1/1 for 2. Tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. So that's how you can start filling the graveyard. Splinter Fright. Creature Elemental. So this is a rare star for 3. Has trample. Its power and toughness reach equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Good deal. Beginning of your upkeep, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Okay, so some more graveyard shenanigans. Armored Scarb. Creature Zombie Warrior 1/4 for 3. So when it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. And we have, let's see, is it going to be 4? It is going to be 4 of those. Acidic Slime. Creature Ooze 2/2 for 5 with Death Touch. And when it enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. And if you missed the Prime Slime Secret Lair, we cracked that open on the channel recently. I'll pop a link in the corner. You can check it out. Okay, so we get 2 of those. Next up, we get another rare Ratchet Bomb artifact for 2. Tap, put a charge counter on it. Tap, sack it, destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Ratchet Bomb. Next up we have some green here. Mulch Sorcery for 2. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and rest into your graveyard. Okay, filling that graveyard again. So 4 of those. Gnaw to the Bone. Instant for 3. You gain 2 life for each creature card in your graveyard. Flashback for 2 and a green. Okay, so you may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. Forbidden Alchemy. Instant for 3. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your graveyard and the rest into your... Or 1 of them into your hand, I should say, and the rest into your graveyard. Flashback for 6 and a black. Okay, so I was wondering, like, you're stuffing your graveyard, but how are you able to cast anything? So we have 4 of those. Bone Horde. Here's a rare. Artifact equipment for 4. Has Living Weapon. When this equipment enters the battlefield, put a 0/0 black germ creature token onto the battlefield, then attach this to it. I wonder if we'll get that token here. A quick creature gets +X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. Equip it for 2. Okay, 2 of those. Spider Spawning Sorcery for 5. Put a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach onto the battlefield for each creature card in your graveyard. Flashback 6 and a black. Okay, 2 of those. And another rare, Green Sun's Zenith. I think this one's pretty decent. Sorcery for X and a green. Search your library for a green creature card with converted mana cost X or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Shuffle Green Sun's Zenith into its owner's library. Okay, so that was the last one there. Let's take a quick look at the mana base. So we get a rare land here, Hinterland Harbour. Enters the battlefield, tap unless you control a forest or an island. Tap it for green or blue. Just 1 of those. Okay, forests. 13 of those. 7 islands. And 3 swamps. Okay. So a lot less black there, you'll notice, which I think fits in. There weren't that many black cards there. Okay, so the sideboard, and I still did not see that token there. It's a little disappointing. Okay, so we have Naturalize. This is more common. I think this is an existing standard as well. Instant for 2. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay, so if you're up against an artifact or enchantment heavy deck. Flash Freeze, instant for 2, counter target red or green spell. Okay, some counter magic there. 4 of those, holy moly. Negate, instant for 2, counter target non-creature spell. 4 of those, okay, this is a very simple sideboard. We've got an, yeah, we had that in the main deck, Gnaw to the Bone, okay. So they give you a few more of those. Mind Control, enchantment aura for 5, enchant creature. You control enchanted creature. Okay, 2 of those. Okay, so that looks like a decent deck. So stuffing the graveyard, casting spells from the graveyard, and of course got some other creatures there. Doesn't seem to be that many creatures though. I expected a few more. Anyway, moving on. So this is Hold the Line. Yep. Let's roll a lucky 7. A 5 not on our side today. All right. So sideboard, nice divider. There's the deck. We won't take a look at that. That's going to be the same as the other one. But we will take a look at this. So Hold the Line. What do we have here? Let's get some focus in place. So a bunch of stuff from Innistrad Magic 2012. Okay, sideboard. And then playing the deck. So I can read that. And sideboard. Okay, I think that's maybe the same as the other one. And then tournaments and events. Okay, so that's all the same. Okay, so this is supposedly a white deck. And I'm assuming they set these up to be good to play against each other. I'm not sure if they were very competitive at the time. I was not playing back then, but if you know either way, leave a note in the comments. Okay, so Hold the Line. We have Champion of the Parish. So it's a rare, 1/1 for a single white, creature, human, soldier. Whenever another human enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Champion of the Parish. Doomed Traveller, creature, human, soldier, 1/1 for a single white. So when Doomed Traveller dies, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. So 3, 4 of those. Okay, Elite Vanguard. Okay, so this looks like a humans deck. Creature, human, soldier, 2/1 for a single white. Let me guess. Oh, only 2 of those. Gideon's Lore Keeper, creature, human, soldier, 1/1 for a single white. Pay white, tap. You get to tap target creature. Okay. So 4 of those. A Quarter Paladin. I thought that was a rare for a second, but it's not. Creature, human knight, 3/1 for 2. Has Battle Cry. Whenever this creature attacks each other, attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. I fight for the suns, the surface, and everything in between. Good on ya. Alright, so 4 of those. And another rare here, Elite Inquisitor, creature, human, soldier, 2/2 for 2. With first strike, vigilance, and I like this, protection from vampires, protection from werewolves, and from zombies. Good deal indeed. Fiend Hunter, creature, human, cleric, 1/3 for 3. So when it enters the battlefield, you may exile another target creature, and when it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So, okay, 4 of those, so you can lock up some of those other creatures. Mirren Crusader, another rare here, creature, human knight, 2/2 for 3. Double strike, protection from black and from green. Okay, so that is going to be useful against this other deck. 2 of those. Silver Inlaid Dagger, artifact equipment for 1. Equipped creature gets +2/+0, and as long as equipped creature is a human, it gets an additional +1/+0. Equip it for 2. 2 of those. Bonds of Faith, enchantment aura for 2 enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets +2/+2 as long as it's human, and you've got tons of humans here, so that'll work. Otherwise, it can't attack or block. Okay, so we get 4 of those, and you'll notice there's a bunch of Innistrad cards, obviously. Honor of the Pure, enchantment for 2. White creatures you control get +1/+1. That's pretty decent. 2 of those. Butcher's Cleaver, delightful. Artifact equipment for 3. Equipped creature gets +3/+0, and as long as equipped creature is a human, it has lifelink. Okay, there we go. We're all set. Equipped for 3. And that's almost a candidate for the creepiest cards thing. Seriously. Oblivion Ring, enchantment for 3, so when it enters the battlefield, exile another target non-land permanent, and when it leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Okay, so we get 4 of those. Okay, so this one is about pumping up your creatures and locking up the opponent's creatures or tapping them or whatever. Okay, let's take a look at the mana base. Okay, unless I miscounted, I think there's 24 there. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, let's take a look at the sideboard here. So what could we possibly have here? Nihil Spellbomb, artifact for 1, tap, sack it, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Okay, there we go. This is clearly a hate card against the other deck. When it is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay a black. If you do, draw a card. Okay, so are they going to give you 4 of these? Oh, just 3. Suture Priest, and I don't know about you, but I've always thought that looked like a cat grafted on the shoulder there. Not quite sure why that is. Creature Cleric, 1/1 for 2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may gain 1 life, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you may have that player lose 1 life. Okay, so we're playing games with the life totals. Alright, 3 of those. Leonin Relic Water. Creature Cat Cleric, 2/2 for 2. So when it enters the battlefield, you may exile target artifact or enchantment. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Okay, so 3, 4 of those. Very simple sideboard, you might notice. Celestial Purge, instant for 2. Exile target black or red permanent. Again, the black there, that will exile against the other deck. Although there weren't that many black cards. And a rare Nevermore, enchantment for 3. As Nevermore enters the battlefield, name a non-land card. The named card can't be cast. Alright. By the law of Avacyn, the following thoughts, words, and deeds are henceforth disallowed. And that is it. Okay, so we have a, what is it, green, blue, and black deck. We've got the white deck. This is all about the humans. This is all about the graveyards. Which one would you pick? Have you played any of these back in the day? Leave a note in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.